Men love to live rent-free in our heads. Cause what? Love is a scam.
Ready, set, better yet. Got this bitch rocking like we never left.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Farida. You know how we do. So today, as you've read by the title, boy, we are doing solving. I am doing solving you lot's dilemmas. So I'll ask you guys on Instagram and on Snapchat. If you don't have me on neither, I'll make sure I'm gonna leave it somewhere here or in the description below. But make sure you guys follow me on all my socials. On Instagram, it's Farida_, and on Snapchat, it's FaridaXO. So make sure you follow me there so that you can know when I drop stuff like this. So next time, maybe I'm gonna definitely do a part 2 of this dilemma video, but I'm gonna see if I can, you know, help you out because you lot are my brothers and my sisters. Listen, ain't nobody gonna walk on top of us. Ain't nobody gonna try to do anything to us because we are that bitch. Okay, so my first one is, I'm a British Muslim, bracket Pakistan, in love with a Christian Zimbabwean. Can't be together because he doesn't want to convert and I would never force him. But also, he treated me like shit. It's been over 4 years and I'm not over him. We haven't spoken for a year and I'm still heartbroken. Ooh. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna break this up into bits. So she said she's a British Muslim and she's in love with a Christian Zimbabwean. To be quite fair with you, with religion, obviously I'm not gonna speak too deeply into it because obviously it's a sensitive topic for people in it. So, but personally, I feel like it's something that's like I don't know if I should say hit and miss. I don't know if that's the right word. Only because you can still practice what you want to practice and not be, and the person doesn't have to be with the same religion as you. So the only reason why I'm saying that you can do that is because there's been people in like my family that, like my cousins, some of them are Christian and their dad is Muslim, or like, do you know what I mean? It just depends on how you want to do it. The only thing that's going to be a bit techie is the wedding, because it's like, what, are we having a white wedding or are we having an Islamic wedding? It's just like finding a way to compromise or come to that common consensus where you both can agree with something, because obviously it's going to be a bit techie if you're trying to do something and your partner's like, this is against my religion. So I don't know, it's like, I get where you're coming from with that, and you're not going to convert, he's not going to convert. It's just going to be a situation where it's like, if you're both not willing to come to that thingy, there's no point wasting your time now, especially if you're young. Obviously I don't know your age, but if you're young, I don't think you should really, like, there's definitely going to be other people out there for you. And like you said, he treated you like shit and it's been over 4 years and you're not over him. Or I didn't even deep that. I just think it's just a thing where it's gonna take time, like, especially, I don't know how long he was with him, but you said it's been over 4 years since you guys have broken up, and for a year now you're still heartbroken. But it's like, I think that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's like, there's gonna be some people that are actually meant to be there in your life as a friend, and maybe it's just maybe talking to him to find that closure. I think you should try to do that, like trying to find closure as to how you lot can move on from it. And if not, I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like you should be able to talk to him, because like there's been situations that I know where, because the guy is from another religious background and the girl's from another religious background, it's clashed them, but they're still kind of in love. So it's going to hurt you, but it's like taking that first step for you to try and move on. That's what I would say, like trying to do that, because it's going to be a bit hard for you to not want to move on, especially if it's something that's going to be hurting you. Do you know what I mean? Thinking, oh, this guy could have been a one, but you need to also weigh the goods and the bad. Like you said, he treated you like shit, and my sister, you are way better than that for you to be treated like shit, like you're a queen. Okay, I always say this, you are like, everyone's a queen. Us females, we are queens, and you boys, you're kings as well. So never settle for being treated like shit, like niggas, you know what I mean? Another one is, I've lost bare friendships as I want to achieve goals now that they want to achieve later. My sister, everyone's path is different. It does, if you've lost friends, if you've lost bare friends, it's fine. Sorry, when you was birthed, you came here by yourself, by the way. You didn't come here with those friends that you came with. Like, I feel like with me, that's one thing I know that I've actually learned about like friendships. Not everyone can actually be your tight-knit bud. Like, I've said this before, not everyone's gonna be a tight-knit bud. You said you want to reach your goals, bro. If you want to reach your goals and they are in your way, or they are saying they want to relax and do whatever, no, because your journey is different. Your path could be like this and theirs could be on standby right now. Doesn't mean you should not hold yourself back because they ain't trying to achieve anything. My sister, no, you can't do that. I'm sorry. Move on. Don't be hurt, because we gotta make this coins. Because when you're up there doing up this, with your Dior bag and your Gucci and your Louis Vuitton, nobody's going to say anything to you because you work hard from now. So if you've lost that friendship, it is what it is. You get new ones. Like in this life, do you know how many people we encounter? You encounter so many people. It could even be the lady that works in Asda that packed your bags that becomes your new friend. Like you don't even know. Like friends are people that can come and go. Okay, business and building yourself, your goal is something that's long term and it can actually help you. Some friends, they're riffraff, they might not even be in your life forever. So if you lose that friend, there's gonna be another coming. Don't be upset, okay? Okay? So a majority of my long-time friends drink alcohol and I don't, and I always get left out. Babe, alcohol is just for vibe, okay? Alcohol is nasty. So people just drink it because they want to feel a vibe, okay? You don't feel left out. If they're drinking, you two take a shot of your apple juice. Be like, hey, 1, 2, 3. Take a shot of your apple juice and what? You're still lit anyways. You're still vibing. You're still doing your thing. You're still being that bitch. You're still being whatever. Don't ever feel left out because you don't drink. You don't need to join the social, social hype of needing to drink alcohol. If you don't drink, you're not a vibe. Yeah, I don't drink and I'm still a vibe. Like, I'm still, what? You dumb. Let's take a shot of this orange juice. One.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Are you crazy? Back your shot, fam. What do you mean? Now, me, I've gone for drinks with my friends and I bought a virgin mocktail. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I bought a mocktail. No one's gonna stop me from going for drinks just because they do nice ones for us non-drinkers. Thank you very much, okay? So no, let them know, sorry, you can still come. Even I remember when I wanted to go for drinks, I don't know, someone said it to me, someone was like, oh, you're going for drinks? I said, yeah, just because I don't drink alcohol doesn't mean I can't go for drinks. By the way, I'm going to go drink some mocktail. Yeah, I want to vibe as well. Not only alcoholics or people that drink alcohol can go for drinks, thank you very much. So you can do you. So I want to say it, in a relationship and things are good, but I'm not letting myself feel feelings. I don't know what to do. I think I'm doing it to avoid heartbreak. Nonetheless, what do I do? I get it. I get why you're doing that, because I feel like, especially if you've been heartbroken in the past, when you first get into a relationship, it's something that you're gonna still be a bit frigid, like to even want to be loose, because it's like, if I give 100 and this guy gives me 60% and you don't want it to hit, like you're going to always have that barrier up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I remember when I first started dating my boyfriend, I was very frigid. Like, I was someone that if something was wrong with me, I would say, I don't know. I would be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't 110% tell him my real feelings. Like, and he switched it and was like, oh, every time you say I don't know, it's this, or every time you say I don't know, this is what's gonna happen. Not saying like it's a bad thing that's gonna happen, but it will be something that's gonna make me gonna be like, oh, okay, I'll just tell you. So I feel like it just takes time. I don't know how long, you didn't say how long you was with, like how long you're with this guy, but I just feel like what you should do is allow yourself to be uncomfortable, because sometimes when you're uncomfortable, that's when it allows you to actually open up a little bit more, if that makes sense. Because when you're in uncomfortable situations, you free yourself up a little bit more. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You catching my drift? Because I don't know if I'm even catching my end drift, because the only risky thing about even doing that, not allowing yourself to feel, is that you're actually allowing access for other people to even allow you to feel. Because it could be that your boyfriend could do something, like it could be a thing where, let's say for example, he doesn't text you good morning that day, and then this other guy you're talking to goes to text you good morning. Now you're allowing access for another guy to take those feelings, even though it's something that your boyfriend normally does do, but because you're not, yeah, like it's just a thing where if you want to feel, like you said, I don't know how you cannot let yourself feel feelings in a relationship. Like, I'm trying to think, like, do you like him? Because if you like him, you would put your 100%, if that makes sense. Or not even 100%, put your at least 80%. Because my boyfriend's dad told him, in a relationship, you can't give yourself 100%. I mean, you can't 100%. I don't even know. He said something about something with 100%. Yeah, like if you're in a relationship, you don't give 100%, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be 100% there, if that makes sense. So maybe right now you're on 25. Maybe if he makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, you naturally open up. Because that was me. I naturally just opened up and was just like, yeah, if it's that he sneezed wrongly, I'll be like, babe, I don't like the way you sneezed, because that sneeze was aggressive. Like, do you know what I mean? You will naturally have feelings. And plus, when it comes to like sentimental stuff, like the person's gonna mean more to you, so you're gonna end up having feelings anyways. Like, avoiding heartbreak gets you heartbroken. Think about that. Guys, think about that. One was a good one. That was a good one. Avoiding heartbreak leaves you heartbroken. So hey, book me now. Book me now. The reason I say avoiding heartbreak gets you heartbroken is because you're going to always, and you're going to be 110% always be on defense, as in your barrier, as in your thingy will be like this, as in you'd be like, it could be a situation where he goes somewhere and he doesn't reply back to your text message. You're going to automatically assume the worst. Don't do that, because you're now saying, oh, see, I knew it. You're trying to not be heartbroken by pre-planning what he's doing. You've premeditated this whole scenario in your head. My sister, no. Sometimes it's good to be alert if the person's like that, but you said he's all good, so there's no point in you putting up this barrier. As in, maybe if you want to have this barrier open, at least have a peephole so you can still, you know, flex, you know, see a little bit. Like, because if you're too thingy, he's gonna dip, by the way, because it's like you're questioning his every move. Like, don't do that. Like, you can't do that, if that makes sense. What do you do, my sister? Honestly, I just think you need to be more open, communicate how you feel, like tell him how you feel, because honestly, I truly believe in communication is key, because that's something that I know if I feel certain type of way, I'll do it. Like, tell him that, obviously I'm trying to avoid being heartbroken. Like, this is the reason why. Do you know what I mean? I'm like this sometimes, because he's going to be thinking, what's wrong with her? When you're trying to avoid something that hasn't happened. Do you get what I'm trying to mean? Like, do you get what I'm trying to mean? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you're premeditating situations that hasn't happened yet. Like, let it happen. Like, I'm not saying let it happen, but I don't know. Be free. Do you know what I mean? Like, in this life, you're meant to make mistakes, yeah? Because, like, can't always be perfect. No one's perfect. Do you know what I mean? And you can't always try and be perfect or always try and have that perfect relationship, because you're not going to always have that perfect relationship. Do you get what I'm trying to say? How do you tell a guy you like them without being weird, as he's always with his friends? I haven't told a guy I like them in 6 years. So I'm going to do my best with my old school self to try and tell you how to, because with my boyfriend, that's the only way I can explain it, guys. I'm going to probably keep saying with my boyfriend. When I've tried to tell him, I told him I liked him. I don't think I even told him I liked him. I don't think I told him. How do you tell a guy you like him? Okay. Savage mode activated. Do what they do, huh? You know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling you a bit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm catching your drift, you know? I'm feeling your waves. I'm feeling your touch. You know, I just wanna catch me in the park, you know? Let's go for a walk. Don't bring your face mask, you know? Let's try it. I'm so sorry. Let me be serious. I feel like be straightforward, man. Because when I first met my boyfriend, I think my battery was low, his battery was low, but I wanted his pin, or he wanted my pin. He wanted my pin, my BB pin, because back then, innit? He wanted my BB pin, but because his phone died, or my phone died. No, I didn't have internet, and his phone died. Yeah, something like that. So I messaged his cousin, and I was like to her, can I have his pin? And we started speaking from there, and it could just be like, oh, I like you, I like you too. And if his friends are there, my sister, your source is 110. If his friends are there, let them be there, like, what? I like you. You don't mean throw yourself on him. Just be like, I'm catching your drift, baby. I'm catching it. Even from a distance, look at him and be like, hey. No, I'm joking, but yeah, that's how me, I don't really know how to completely tell somebody I like them. Being lonely as an only child, oh my days, that's the peaker situation. Actually, it's not, you know, yeah, it is. Honestly, you're not lonely. Shall I tell you why? Because you probably have friends, you have all this stuff. You have me. You know, like, I feel like your parents should try, your mum or your dad should be your best friend. Like, talk to them if it's you communicating with them. Ask them for a pet. If you like animals, ask them for a pet. Go out with your friends more, maybe. Obviously, lockdown, FaceTime them. Pick up an activity. Learn how to do something. Learn how to knit. My challenge to you right now is learn how to knit, yeah? And knit, both of us, a scarf. Because it's coming to winter, it's December now. Hi there, love you, by the way. Love you to you. I have a guy that always ghosts me. What should I do? I don't love him, but I like him. If he always ghosts you, ghost him back, bro. What do you mean he's always ghosting you? You know guys like that are beaky, by the way, because where you actually going? Because I actually hate niggas like that, because why are you messaging me, you check me, and you're alright, then you disappear for like a week or two. Huh? This ain't no movie. Why are you leaving me on cliffhanger? Like, imagine talking to someone saying, oh, how are you? Or what's your day been up to? Then they automatically stop talking to you and you're on cliffhanger, you're like this. And then they come back to try to continue the conversation. Nah, fuck off. I think you should play him at his own game. If he tries to come back and try to talk to him, air him for a bit. Yeah, you like him, but sis, there's other fishes in the sea, okay? There's other fishes in the sea, my sister. You can find somebody else that will ride for you and always want, okay? With this one, he's clearly probably trying to show that he doesn't like you like that, because he knows you'd always reply back. He's got you like this, wrapped around his knuckled fingers, okay? He's doing this, I got you in my hand. So anytime I message her, she's always gonna reply. So sis, don't reply back to him, okay? Don't reply back to him until he starts showing consistency, because then when he clocks, will be like, oh, what, you've been ghosting for me? Yeah, because you've been ghosting for me, okay? Let these niggas work sometimes, okay? Let them work sometimes. You heard me say sometimes, so no one come for me. Let them work sometimes, because what do you mean you're always there persistent, waiting for him, and he's, bye, man. Don't let him do that. Nah, I don't like boys that do that. Men love to live rent-free in our heads, because what? Love is a scam. But guys, take my advice, you know, with a pinch of salt. Obviously, I'm not going to tell anyone to do what they don't want to do. Just, you know what I mean? But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Farida, over and out. Bye, guys. See ya.
Ready, set, better yet. Got this bitch rocking like we never left.